Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys more about biking parts. So surely you've watched my other video where I explained the very basics of biking. Now I'm going to show you a bit more about biking since you know a bit more. So for starters, this is a head tube. Some bikes will have a tapered head tube, which basically looks like they go straight and then they go kind of thicker. So I believe this is a tapered head tube. Some will have a zero square head tube, which just goes straight and then stays straight like this. So if you have a tapered head tube, then you can change out the fork. This is the fork. You can put an air fork in it if you want. For example, the RockShox Duty, which I explained, a really, really good, cheaper air fork. Still quite a bit of money though. But next up, these are your discs. So I taught you guys how to use the brakes. Now, if you have brakes that are up here, these are called V-brakes. And no, they're not good. They're really, really bad brakes. So you'll either have these, which are mechanical disc brake. Okay, so you'll have these brakes if you have mechanical or hydraulic. No matter what, you'll have these brakes. Mechanical brakes are pretty okay. Hydraulic are good. So if you have mechanical, then they'll kind of be like up here. And if you have hydraulic, then they'll be down here. So I have hydraulic, as you guys can see on both. So this is a 160 millimeter. You can upgrade this. You can put a 180 millimeter, which will help with braking power, or even a 203 if you want to go insane. However, if you do upgrade to a 180, you will need to probably upgrade a few other things like the bearings and the hubs, and you will need to upgrade to a plus 20 millimeter post adapter so that this brake will actually fit. This goes for both the front and the back. But, so, basically in this video, I'm just going to be telling you guys things that you can change out. This right here is so that you can easily remove the wheel. Yeah, you can remove the wheel so that you can change out the tires. These are pressure valves, or valves for the tire. You take them out, you can release air, or you can add air into them. If you are running high technical trails, you want to run low PSI, like maybe 33 in the front and maybe like 29 in the back. So, more on that, this is the head tube. You want to either tighten this to make your handlebars stay straight and not, move and get uneven with the tire. This is a clamp. This is what connects your stem to this. If you have a 2-bolt clamp, which will only have 2 bolts like here and here, that's not the greatest. If you have a 4-bolt clamp, then that's good. 4 bolts is good. That will not snap in half. 2 bolts probably won't either, but 4 bolts is safer. You can change that out. Let's see here. Okay. This is a derailleur. You can swap out derailleurs, but just make sure that you count the number of chain rings and cassette that you have on here. So, for example, this is a 9-speed cassette. And this is a 2-speed. So basically, if you want to determine the correct amount of gears that you have, multiply this number of gears that you have at the back by the amount of gears that you have up here. So, for example, 2 times 9, 18. I have 18 gears in total. So, yeah, you can change out the derailleur. You can add more cassettes over here. You can add more. And there's 3 types of things up here. You can have one with 3 chains, 2 chains, or a 1x. This is a 2x. So this is a 2x9, like I told you. And basically, clutch derailleurs mean that this doesn't push down as easy. It helps get rid of chain slap and just makes it so the chain is less likely to come off. These are pedals, obviously, I'm sure you guys could tell, but there are 2 types of pedals. Plastic pedals and metal pedals. Metal pedals are better in almost every single way. However, if you land on them, you will carve your shins out and they will hurt. So be careful. And yeah, this is a crankset. And the amount of teeth that you want on this is determined on how easy it is to pedal. Like, for example, a 32 tooth crankset will be easier to pedal on than, for example, a 34. So keep that in mind when you're trying to buy a new one. So yeah. But also this as well. This you also want to be mindful of, because that is like what connects this to that. So yeah. That is my video. So thanks for watching. See ya in the next one. And if I've missed anything, then okay, well, these are grips. You can, grip on them. And if you want to remove them, some bikes will have really bad grips, like they might just like move around. So then you could just straight up rip them off and put new ones on. But just make sure that you have, honestly, plastic of these are better. Now, aluminum is definitely higher quality, but you don't want to go like this on your bike, because that will hurt if you have aluminum or anything other than plastic. Plastic things on here do not hurt. So although aluminum may be higher quality, they'll also hurt you more. So just keep that in mind. And yeah. Lastly, this is the frame. So typical frames are aluminum. Bad quality bikes have steel frames, and steel frames are horrible. Yes, they're durable, but they rust quickly, and they're way, way too heavy. Way too heavy. Aluminum frames are basically perfect for new beginners. And you can also get carbon frames, which are light and durable. And if you want to go all out, you can get titanium, but that's going to cost you a lot of money. So that's my video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. Also, nice motorcycle.